Hey guys, RunicYokai here. Welcome to the first Pokémon video on this channel. Today, I'm going to be recreating teams for Ash Ketchum. Before I begin, here are some disclaimers. First, I want to credit Satoshi, who will be linked in the description, for the inspiration for this video. I'll also leave a link to his channel and his video that inspired this. Ash will only have 6 Pokemon per team. This is strictly my opinion, and please don't get hurt if I replace your favourite team member of a certain team. First up for Ash is Kanto and Orange Islands, and I see him using a rotation of Pikachu, Charizard, Ivysaur, Squirtle, Eevee, Haunter, Butterfree, Snorlax and Lapras. The first 4 are always going to be Ash Pokemon in my opinion. I evolved Ivysaur so that way Ash's team reflected the Pokemon trainer in Super Smash Bros. Ash will still be catching and releasing both Butterfree and Lapras, so they're part of the rotation, and he'll still be catching Snorlax as per tradition in this Orange Islands. However, in my version of Pokémon Anime, instead of Ash just leaving Haunter with Sabrina and not catching it, just agreeing to let Haunter help him, Ash would have caught Haunter. Additionally, I think during the Evolution Brothers episode, Eevee would have been caught by Ash, which segues into his Johto team, which will be Pikachu, Quilava, Bayleaf, Quagsire, Espeon and Shiny Marco. Bayleaf and Quilava are staples of Ash's Johto team, however I think in the gym battle against Jasmine, sorry I had to remember the name, I'm not the best with remembering gym leader names because there's so many. Anyway, in the gym battle against Jasmine, I feel like Cyndaquil should have evolved into Quilava. So that's what's going to happen in my anime. So Toadstar was the comic relief of Ash's Johto team, but I do think Misty deserved him more, which is why Ash has Quagsire. Espeon is here because it's the evolved form of the Eevee I gave him here. And then Shiny Marco is here to replace the Shiny Noctowl Ash got back in the main series. I feel like Ash deserved a legendary as Shiny Flying type, but I feel like Noctowl was just too basic for Ash. Hoenn sees Ash using Pikachu, Sceptile, Torkoal, Marshtomp, Armaldo, and the big shocker, Groudon. I'll explain this one later, but first, the first 3 are staples. I feel like Ash should have had Mudkip and Brock should have had Corphish, so in my version of the anime, they swap and Ash gets Mudkip and evolves it. For Armaldo, I do think Ash should have done some fossil hunting in the Route 111 desert. And as for Groudon, in the main anime, Pikachu was the one who was affected by the blue orb. I feel like after that event, Groudon would have grown attached to Pikachu and therefore telepathically told Ash he wanted to join his team. But then this leads us to an interesting thing, the battle frontier. I'm gonna have Ash use the rotation of Pikachu, Sceptile, Espeon, Wartortle, evolved from Squirtle, Quilava, Armaldo, Gengar, evolved from Haunter, and Marco. Sinnoh. Now Sinnoh for me was hard because Ash's Sinnoh team is so good in the main series, so in the end this is the new Ash Ketchum Sinnoh team. Pikachu, Infernape, Lucario, Gotal, Weasel and Gabite. In the end I ended up replacing Gliscor so that way Gibble could arrive earlier in the series and evolve. And I placed the Raptor with Lucario because I would have done it in Journeys, but I have a plan for Journeys which I'll get to. But first, the Sinnoh League, which is going to be another rotation of Ash's Pokemon, and it'll be a rotation of Pikachu, Torkoal, Infernape, Lucario, Grottle, Floatzel evolved from Breezel, Garchomp evolved from Gabite in the which will happen in battle against Conway, Espeon, Charizard, Snorlax, Shiny Honchkrow evolved from Marco, and Groudon. Now on to Unova. Unova was where I started watching the anime, but I hate Ash's Unova team. So this is what I think Ash's Unova team should have been. Pikachu, Serperior, Duot, Crocodile, Heatmor, and Meloetta. Serperior and Duot are just neither and Noshua evolved, and Crocodile's a staple. I personally think Tepig would have been better off with Silent or Iris, which is why Ash has Heatmor. And Unpleasant did nothing for Ash's team, so instead of Unpleasant, Ash has Meloetta. And I think Meloetta would have been the perfect Pokemon for Ash's Unova team because Meloetta was a travelling companion for so long during the Decalogue Islands arc. Now for Carlos, again, another team that is hard to change, but in the end, Ash's new Carlos team is Pikachu, Satoshi Gekkoga, aka Greninja, or as it should be called, Satoshi Gekkoga, Pyro, Hawlucha, Noivern, and Chestnut. In the end, I thought 3 flying types for Ash's team was too much, which is why Pyro replaces Talonflame, and Chestnut is here replacing Guja because I feel like Chespin should have been Ash's, and because I feel like Ash would have done a lot more with it. And now that takes us to the Carlos League. I feel like Ash, in my version of the anime, Ash does still lose the Carlos League because, in a way, it helps Ash learn that the league conferences aren't all about winning the league. But I think in Carlos League, Ash should have used the rotation of Pikachu, Satoshi Gekkoga, Pyro, Hawlucha, Noivern, Chestnut, Crocodile, Mega Charizard Y, Espeon, Armaldo, Honchkrow, Mega Lucario. Yes, I think I should have had Mega Evolution from the beginning, but now we get to Alola. And honestly, Ash's Alola team is just the same, but with the only change being that he actually catches Nebby and Porypole/Naganadel leaves when it does in the main anime and just doesn't return. Now to Journeys. For Journeys Ash, this is what I planned for Ash to do. He's going to be rotating Pikachu, Lucario, Groudon, Hisuian Samurott, Hisuian Typhlosion, Meloetta, Espeon, Crocodile, Mega Garchomp, Gigantamax Gengar, and Satoshi Gekkoga. Yes, those are the Hisuian forms because I like to think that Ash was caught in a space-time distortion while he was in Sinnoh on a research mission for Professor Cerise. Battled using Duot and Quailava, and they evolved, and he went to Professor Willen, who explained about the Hisuian forms. And in my version, those stupid XY vines never occurred, so Ash kept Greninja. But now to the next part of this. A fictional Galar team for Ash. And before I say anything, I'm crediting Satoshi because the image for Ash's Galar team and some other teams in this video are from a thumbnail of his that I found on Google. So Sak, if you watch this, mate, I did reach out to you on Instagram asking, but I didn't get a reply for close to a week. So if you want me to take down the video when it's uploaded because of this and then re-upload it with modified thumbnail, with modified images, then I will, because that's what you asked me to do. And if this fictional Galar team for Ash, I see him use, if there was an actual Sword and Shield anime, this is the team I'd want Ash to use. Pikachu, Cinderace, Rillaboom, Dreadnought, Boltund, and Urshifu. I feel like Cinderace and Rillaboom fit Ash best. Dreadnought's here because Ash uses Turtle Pokemon. Boltund because I do like the idea of Ash having two electric types on the team. One that focuses more on special attacks, one that focuses more on physical attacks. And Urshifu is here because I feel like Ash would have trained if mustard in the Isle of Armor. Now on to Paldea, base region. In the base Paldea, I think Ash would have used Pikachu, Clodsire. Well, I would have liked Ash to use Pikachu, Clodsire, Palafin, Skeledudge, Cetitan, and Koraidon. I think Pikachu would have had the Flying Terror if Ash went to Paldea. Clodsire because comic relief and it's the squishy boy and I love it for Ash. Palafin is here because it's such an Ash Pokemon. Cetitan is here because I feel like it would have had a similar story to Ash's Crocodile, where it was caught evolved and Ash had to learn to trust Ash. Skeledudge is here because I believe it's the Paldea starter Ash would have picked. And Koraidon is here because I think out of it and Miraidon, between Koraidon and Miraidon, I think Koraidon fits Ash the best. Now for Kitakami Ash, I see him using Pikachu, Koraidon, Honchkrow, Charizard, Blastoise evolved from Wartortle, and Ogerpon, who will main the Cornerstone Mask. Just the rotation of Ash's Pokemon, and Ogerpon, which I think Ash would catch to follow the story of the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which segues into Ash's Blueberry Academy fictional team. And here, Ash would not hold back. I want to see Ash using his strongest Pokemon, and from all the teams I've built, I have deduced that these are the rotation of Ash's strongest Pokemon. Pikachu, Greninja, Groudon, Charizard, Garchomp, Espeon, Ogerpon, Urshifu, Lucario. So that is the end, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and again, and before I end this video, I again want to credit Satoshi for inspiring this video. And again, Zach, if you want me to delete it because I used your thumbnails images, I will delete the video if you want me to do that. But until then, guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. RunicYokai is out.